What's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how to actually contract with agencies and the top 5 tips that I've had that helped me succeed in this business, where I went from 1 property to over 10 properties and co-hosting over 25 properties. This helped me significantly grow my business, especially if you're trying to connect on a business-to-business level. So stay tuned, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my page. Let's jump into this. Number 1 is actually connecting with travel medical agencies or relocation claims. Relocation claims are probably my favorite in this aspect because you get paid more and you're able to help a family who's lost their home due to some kind of fire or flood or a catastrophic event like a hurricane, which happens all the time, and we have some crazy weather right now, especially here in California.
Crazy weather coming our way.
The way you actually find these properties is you actually just do a simple Google search, and you want to look for relocation claims or relocation specialists. Those are the specific people that handle these claims. And if you go onto Google, there will be a list of people that will pop up, and all you have to do is literally just send an email, let them know what you're doing, how you're operating your business, and how you can help folks in that potential market. Don't make it overcomplicated. It's a very simple process, and I think a lot of the times we as humans just overcomplicate everything. I know I do.
Complicated? What's complicated?
So number 2 is actually getting listed on platforms. So you've all heard about ALE Solutions. They're a huge company. You can actually go to their website and list your property on there for free. It doesn't cost anything. There's other companies called CRS, Aya Healthcare, that handles travel medical nurses. You can go to those websites and actually list your property for free on their database. When you're listing on platforms, they're gonna ask you how much you're willing to rent your property for.
$1 million.
Don't worry about how much you actually put in there. I think sometimes people get wrapped up in, I wanna list my property for $10,000 a month or $5,000. At the end of the day, these companies only look at that database to grab your information, and they're gonna make a phone call to you directly. So don't get wrapped up in putting X amount of money for your property. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter, as these are all circumstantial issues that happen, especially on the relocation side. So don't worry again about putting a specific amount. They're not gonna loan any different, and again, they're gonna wanna reach out to you regardless of the price point anyway. But one of the most important things is connecting with these individuals, and that's actually gonna be my number 3. Number 3 is going deep in the market. And the reason why this will help you get contracts is because if I buy all my properties in one specific zip code, if you're working with relocation claims or insurance claims, there's different areas that people lose homes, and a lot of the times they want to stay near their property that they lost. So let me give you an example. I had a family that actually stayed at one of my properties, and the reason they stayed at my property is because it was close to their home that they lost, and the second is that their kids went to a school which was in the same school district that I was in. So if you go deep in the market, what I mean by that is actually
Go deep. Bam.
buying or arbitraging properties that are in the same city but in different zip codes. So that gives you a big opportunity to be able to house more people in different zip codes under different school districts. So those are some things that you want to make sure that you pay attention to as you're building in your specific market. The other thing is, again, when you have more properties in one specific market, you become a solutions provider for these insurance companies or these relocation companies. And they give you, or they understand that you have more properties to be able to supply to more folks, and also work with them directly if they have more individuals. One of the great things about being in the midterm rental space is you're booked a lot of the time. So for us, if we're booked, we have another option for these folks to go stay. Number 4, this is my favorite and the most important, is actually building relationships with the relocation specialists or the recruiters for these companies. And why is that important? Because you're gonna wanna actually connect with them on a level that can help not only your business, but also help them.
Help me. Help you. Help me. Help you.
And a lot of times we have a difficult time finding the key decision makers, and that's what you actually have to go for in this specific market. So if you're connecting with a relocation specialist, you need to make sure that they're able and capable to make these decisions in order to help you build your business. Number 5, equally as important as number 4, is consistency, and by far this is probably the most important thing. In the midterm rental business, we don't make money in the hello, we make money in the hello again.
Hello again.
And that is followed by consistency. So if you reach out to a relocation specialist or a recruiter and they're not getting back to you, there's one of 2 things you could do. Number 1, you can reach out to them on LinkedIn. If you have their first name and their last name, LinkedIn is a platform where you can connect with other like-minded individuals, especially people that work for specific businesses. And if you're part of their network, we all know that your network is your net worth, so it's really important to connect on LinkedIn. The more consistent you are, the better opportunities you're gonna have When you start feeling like you have an uncomfortable feeling sending an email to them again, that means you're actually onto something good. So you don't want to overdo it with the emails, but you want to make sure that you're consistent on a weekly basis. Even if it's something as simple as like, hey, I just wanted to let you know we opened up a new property. It's in this market. Again, you want to make sure that you're out of sight, or hang on. You want to make sure that you're still staying in their radar, and out of sight, out of mind. You might have heard that before. We want to stay in touch with them on a regular basis so they remember us on a consistent basis. If you found any of these tips helpful, please leave me a comment down below. If you did not find these valuable, leave a comment down below, but please make sure to like and subscribe to my page, as I'll leave a little bit more tips for you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Stay safe and healthy, and I don't know what else.